Did you know that Montreal is the second largest French-speaking city after Paris? In this video, I'm going to share with you what I love about Montreal as a lifelong resident. So if you're looking to purchase a home here in the near future, you might not want to miss out on these hidden gems that might truly enhance your enjoyment of this wonderful city. So first up, I just love the beautiful summer we have here in Montreal. Despite our northern latitude, summer here can be delightfully warm, reaching the temperatures within the 30 degrees Celsius range. But for most summer days, the weather usually have a very nice summer breeze with a great balance between rainy and sunny days, keeping the temperature just right. At night, you might enjoy taking a stroll by bodies of water within the Lachine Canal or the Old Port. And if you're hungry or thirsty, you'll find yourself spoiled with choices of countless bars and restaurants with patios nearby where you can enjoy a nice evening with a friend or a date while enjoying that nice summer air. The appeal in these neighborhoods also explain the high prices in real estate around these areas. Also, if public transport feels stuffy for you in the heat, don't worry, because Montreal summer is the best time to hop on your bike. The city offers an extensive network of biking trails, so you can effortlessly pedal your way around the Old Port, the downtown, or the Trinity Plateau area. If you don't have a bike, Montreal also has a very nice bicycle renting service called Bixi, where you can rent a bike from Bixi stations for a few hours. These stations are located all around Montreal, so it isn't uncommon to find a Bixi station just a few minutes walk from your home. You might also be delighted to know that Bixi stations are open all year long, even during winter. I wouldn't really recommend you to hop on that bike when navigating Montreal's icy winter roads. Moving forward, another thing that truly captivates me about Montreal is its rich cultural tapestry. Quebec is the only province in Canada where the official language is French, but it is also one of the bigger metropolitan areas of Canada. So we have a lot of immigrants, refugees, corporate professionals relocating here for work, making English a prominent language as well. This creates a great opportunity for residents, young and old, to embrace bilingualism as a part of daily life. I personally went to school in the French system until college, but a lot of my friends and families were English speakers. So that put me in a position that forced me to learn both languages, which is great because learning is so much easier when you're a kid. And beyond the primarily spoken languages, Montreal population is filled with so many different ethnicities. According to a demographic study done in 2020, almost 40% of the population living in Montreal represented the visible minority. So regardless of your background, you'll definitely find a community here that share your cultural heritage, embracing you as a part of the city's culture. And a very nice perk of having all these different ethnicities in one place is all the cultural activities we have in Montreal. For example, the South Asian scene is pretty strong within the Montreal area. So during the summer, you can attend Asian street food market, K-pop festival, Japanese anime conventions, etc. Also, on the busy main street of Montreal, such as St. Catherine, Saint Denis, and Queen Mary, you'll never run out of choices for where to eat. Montreal is equipped with a vast culinary diversity that could never make your night out boring or mundane. Speaking of a fun night out, Montreal nightlife is an experience you definitely shouldn't miss. Every year during March, Montreal has something that we locally refer to as Nuit Blanche, which can be translated to a sleepless night. It's a weekend where hundreds of shops, restaurants, museums, etc. stay open throughout the night, inviting people to indulge into the city's vibrant culture. And during the summer months, the city truly comes to life with numerous music festivals, fireworks shows, and lively raves offering endless entertainment options for people of all ages and background. But if you're anything like me and you prefer a more laid-back evening, Montreal has several streets such as Saint Denis and Crescent Street lined with bars and restaurants, all within walking distance from each other. So whether you're looking to party with other singles in your area or simply looking for a nice night out with your friends or family, Montreal's diverse nightlife scene has something for everyone to enjoy. Finally, something I absolutely adore about Montreal, beyond the fancy bars and restaurants, is how nice the community is. I was born in Vietnam, a smaller country, so the first time I came here, I was shocked by how many parks there are. I live in the St. Leonard borough at the moment, and I can tell you that there are at least 3 parks within walking distance from my house. These are very well-equipped parks too, like some even have workout machines. Not that I've ever used them. And if you go further away around the edges of the island, you can find huge parks that have walking trails that run for miles. Perfect for biking or long walks with your furry little friend. It's also fairly common to find tennis courts, basketball courts, soccer courts, baseball courts open to the public with little to no fees. Many boroughs within Montreal also have indoor public pools built specifically for the residents of that borough. So you can access to the swimming pool anytime during open hours with little to no fees at all, depending on which borough you live in. And there are tons of community events you can easily find on Facebook and meetup groups. Opportunities to meet up with other people who enjoy the same activities as you do, such as going to the park, doing yoga, or meeting at a cafe, practicing French, English, or just simply to discuss with other like-minded individuals. So now that you've heard all the wonderful things I have to say about Montreal, you might be thinking, is Montreal too good to be true? Like most metropolitan area, Montreal has its good, its bads, and its uglies. There are lots of things people do not like about living here. If you want to know more about it, you might want to check out my last month's video about the 5 things I hate most about living in Montreal, so you can consider what might be a deal breaker for you when moving into a new community. If you have any questions about the Montreal community, real estate scene, or any specific areas within Montreal, feel free to drop a comment, send me an email, or give me a call. I'm happy to give you the straight goods.